Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and what time of day it is when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome back to my gaming corner. In today's episode, as you can see here, we are back in the World of Warcraft. I hope you enjoyed my playlist for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm still working out some kinks with my new capture card for like PlayStation games. I'm not going to re-record Chapter 18 again for Final Fantasy VII Remake because it's just a little bit too much hassle. I'm still working out the kinks, but here we are back in World of Warcraft, and we are in front of the Summoning Stone for... It's also for Mogushan Palace, but it's also for the Siege of Orgrimmar. And we are doing our Tier 16 sets today in the Siege of Orgrimmar raid. And we are located here on the continent of Pandaria. We are in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, way down here in the far south of the world. So, whether you're on Horde or Alliance, there is a portal in your respective portal rooms that takes you to Pandaria. For the Horde, you appear up here at Honeydew Village, and for the Alliance, you appear down here in Pearlfin Village. And then you just need to fly over to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, and the Siege of Orgrimmar raid is located right here in this pool area. Now, I am in the present, as you can see, the Mogushan assault, like the Mogu assaults with the Battle for Azeroth stuff is going on over here on the left. I'm in the present, and you'll notice that the Shaw damage is basically gone. This is the updated version. You can talk to Zydormi. She's standing up here on the upper terrace of, like, right by the Seat of Knowledge. You can talk to her, travel back from the present to the past. If you're in the past, then this will not be filled with water. But we're in the present, and the entrance to the raid, you can see the raid portal right down there underwater. So this is like the only raid portal that's actually underwater if you are in the present. Now, Siege of Orgrimmar is an exceedingly long raid, so I apologize for the length of this video, but it is a very long raid. It's like 16 bosses, it's super long, and for much of the raid, you're not allowed to use your mount. So, let's get into it. So the Tier 16 sets are actually quite interesting. So up here on our mini-map, we have a lovely little add-on called Atlas Loot, and Atlas Loot has finally been fixed, so we can take our pull-down menu right here down to Collections, and this pull-down menu down here to Tier Sets. We're down here in Tier 16, which is the final tier set of Mists of Pandaria rating, and there are now 4 colors, or 4 difficulties of the raids now, because Tier 16 is the beginning of what Blizzard calls the Flex rating. So, the raids flex from 10 to 30 players, while Mythic rating is locked at 20 players. And this is also the first raid, and it's this raid and every raid subsequently that we're going to show, all raids moving forward, where you can do each difficulty on each lockout. So in 1 week, you can run Siege of Orgrimmar 4 times if you want to, 1 on Raid Finder, 1 on Normal, 1 on Heroic, 1 on Mythic, and you can run through the entire raid and do that raid 4 times each week on each character. So, for the Hunter Tier 16 set on Raid Finder, their set is called the Battle Gear of the Unblinking Vigil. On Raid Finder, it looks like this. On Normal, it looks like that. On Heroic, so in this first set, the Normal and Heroic versions, they look the same. And then on Mythic, it looks like this. We'll do once around for the Hunters. The Battle Gear of the Unblinking Vigil. Okay, for the Mage Tier 16 set, theirs is called the Chronomancer's Regalia. On Raid Finder, the Mage set looks like this. On Normal and Heroic, the Mage set looks like that. And on Mythic, the Mage set is gold. We'll do once around for the Mage, the Regalia of the Chronomancer. There it is. For the Rogue Tier 16 set, theirs is the Barbed Assassin Battle Gear. On Raid Finder, the Rogues are green. On Normal, the Rogues are gold. On Heroic, Normal and Heroic is gold. And on Mythic, the Rogues are black with bronze and red. Once around for the Rogues, the Barbed Assassin's Battle Gear. For the Warlocks, their Tier 16 set is Regalia of the Horned Nightmare. On Raid Finder, the Warlocks look like this. Normal and Heroic, they are Jade and Red. And on Mythic, the Warlocks are Purple and Orange. Once around for the Warlocks, the Regalia of the Horned Nightmare. For the Death Knights, the Tier 16 set is the Plate of the Cyclopean Dread. Plate of the Cyclopean Dread. On Raid Finder, Death Knights. On Raid Finder, the Death Knights are green. On Normal and Heroic, they are blue. And on Mythic, the Death Knights are red. Once around for the Death Knights, Battle Gear of Cyclopean Dread. For the Druids, the Tier 16 set is Regalia of the Shattered Veil. On Raid Finder, the Druids look like this. They are fell green. On Normal and Heroic, the Druids are red with blue. And on Mythic, the Druids are gold and orange. Once around, Regalia of the Shattered Veil is the Druid Tier 16 set. For the Priest, Tier 16 set is Vestments of Turnian Glory. And this set is actually really, really pretty. And there are some cool effects with the Priest set. So, Regalia of the Turnian Glory. On Raid Finder, they look like this. And every so often, with the Tier 16 set, some cool effects happen with the wings. Like you see, the wings extend a little bit, and on Raid Finder, they're jade. On Normal and Heroic, which is my favorite, they are deep dark crimson red with gold. And the red, the wings, they have like this red effect that happens on them. Like it's like a goldish red effect. And then on Mythic, the Priest stuff is white with bluish jade. And the wings effects with the Tier 16 sets, they extend and they're like this jadish bluish color. So that's with all the Tier 16 sets. They have these cool little effects that go with them that sometimes happen and then they fade away. And that's going to be a feature moving forward with these tier sets, is cool things will be happening with the tiers. So the priest set is Regalia of the Turnian Glory. We'll do once around for the priests. That's the priest tier 16 set. The monk tier 16 is called Armor of the Seven Sacred Seals. Okay. On Raid Finder, the monks look like this, and you can see the cool effects on the shoulders. They are jade with blue and bronze. Okay. On Normal and Heroic, the monks are gold and blue with a little bit of white. Really cool effects with the monks. The Regalia of the Seven-Sided Seal. And then on Mythic, the monks are that crimson red with gold. And so the monk tier 16 set looks like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, for the paladin. The tier 16 for paladin is the Vestments of Winged Triumph. Okay, Vestments of Winged Triumph. On Raid Finder, the paladins look like this. They are blue. Blue with a little bit of gold and that loveliness of Pandaria bronze. And then on Normal and Heroic, the paladins are crimson red and gold. And on Mythic, which is my favorite, the paladins are burnt orange and firelight with dark blacks and browns. Once around for the paladins, the Vestments of Winged Triumph. This is the paladin tier 16 set. Okay, for the shaman tier 16, theirs is the Celestial Harmony Regalia, and the shaman set, this is one of my most favorite shaman sets. On Raid Finder, the shamans look like this, Vestments of Celestial Harmony, as you saw right here, Celestial Harmony Regalia. That's Raid Finder, they're like jade green. On Normal and Heroic, the shamans are my favorite color, this cool rose gold colored with blue and crimson. It's really pretty. And then on Mythic, the shamans look incredible with brown, brownish bronze, silver, green, and gold. So Celestial Harmony Regalia, and the effects are just absolutely gorgeous. And last, but certainly not least, we come to the Warriors. Their tier 16 set is Battle Plate of the Prehistoric Marauder. On Raid Finder, the Warriors look like this. They have huge spikes on their helmet, huge tusks and spikes on their shoulders. Normal and Heroic, the Warriors look like that. And then on Mythic, the warriors look like this, and they are that jade green color. Once around for the warrior, once again, their set is called the Battle Plate of the Prehistoric Marauder. Those are the Tier 16 sets. Let's jump in now and do the actual raid. So, if you're in the present, you have to go underwater and you have to swim down to the raid entrance, which is right here. If you are in the past with all the Shaw corruption of the Veil, the raid portal is still right there, but you go down a ramp and enter the Siege of Orgrimmar, which begins in the Vale of Eternal Sorrows.
Ah, we adventure together again. Except this time, I am afraid the circumstances are much more dire. The land is scarred. The ever-blooming trees and plants wither and die as the water from the pools drains away.
So make your way down this ramp
The
and kill all these
Titans
guys.
used these life-giving waters to create and shape all life in Pandaria. It is these waters that kept the Vale in bloom. Their runoff into the Valley of the Four Winds created the most fertile farmland in the world. And now, the malignance of the old god has manifested itself within the waters. Such a foul, foul thing. Destroy it before it seeps deep into the soil and corrupts all of Pandaria.
Okay, so we come to our first boss, which is Immersius, and this, in my humble opinion, is the most obnoxious boss in this game. So the premise here is we need to cleanse him of his corruption. So when you kill him, he's going to bust into all these little blobs. If you have healing capabilities, heal the blue blobs. If you don't, kill all the black blobs. So here we go. Here's Immersius. See, so you see how there's black and blue blobs? Since we have healing capabilities, we are going to press number 6 and heal all the blue ones we can. And I realize that we're doing this on normal. Normally I like to run through here on Mythic because it's just too easy on normal, but it's okay. We'll be okay. Oh, I'm too far away. So we were able to heal 2 of them this time. And when Immersius reforms, you can see that it's very, very little corruption is coming off of him. Okay, so this time we have a couple of blue blobs coming out over here. We're still kind of far away from them. I'm too far away from getting that one with my judgment. Yeah, on Mythic there's several more blobs that we can play with. Oh, seeing all the blobs are way over there on the other side of the arena. Kind of disheartening. You see what I mean? You gotta keep breaking him apart and killing the blue ones. It's the most obnoxious of the boss fights in any raid in WoW. Here's 3 of them in close proximity. So we'll get this one, then we'll get that one, then we'll get this one, we'll kill this black one, and we're too far away to get that one, so kind of annoying. We got 3 of them healed that time. And this time when he reforms, he's about half dead. Okay, looks like we can maybe even get 4 of them this time. We'll start with this one on the end, then get this one, then get that one, and then get the last one, and then possibly kill that black one, and the other black one's too far away. Alright, we got 4 of them that time, and he's about 3/4 dead now. Now I am using a new version of Gamecaster, because I got a brand new computer, and this version of Gamecaster doesn't have a timer on my screen like the other one did, so I can't see how long my video is thus far. So again, I apologize for the length of the video because I can't see how long they are. Okay, so we killed Immersius, and our loot is right here. So loot from Immersius, we get 33 gold, we get the bubble burst bracers.
The waters are pure once more.
Bubble burst bracers look like that. We get the Hood of Blackened Tears.
Can you feel their life-giving energies flow through you?
Oh, and there's so much roleplay in this raid. So we got the Druid helmet.
It will take much time for the veil to heal.
We got.
You have given us hope.
Oh, be quiet, Cho. We got the Death Knight chest. We got. Oh, those are the Shaman gloves. We also get the Trident of Corrupt Waters, which is a staff. So, very cool staff. And that is our loot from Immersius. Once you're finished with Immersius, on the western side of the area, go up the big long staircase, and you have to jump and then click a button on the thing to activate the door, to open the door, and go to our second boss fight, which is the Protectors of the Veil. So this is the big button I'm talking about. When we get on top of it, there'll be a button we have to press. So jump up and press the button to open that big door right there. Here we go. And we'll watch this cinematic. So this is the Shaw corruption I was telling you about. You can actually be in the past in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms and see all of this Shaw corruption. But with the Battle for Azeroth patch that introduced us with N'Zoth and Ny'aloth of the Waking City, they fixed the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, and they repaired all the Shaw corruption that Garrosh caused at the end of Mists of Pandaria.
Can it be? Oh no. No, no, no! The Golden Lotus? But they pledged their lives to defend this place.
And what's really cool with my new computer, I'm now getting 60 frames a second, and out in the world sometimes I get 90 frames a second. It's beautiful.
What has happened to you?
And like I said, there's so much roleplay in this raid.
Rook doesn't know. Hair is cloudy.
We know only despair now. Fitting punishment for our failure.
I see. This Shaw energy has trapped their spirits here to endlessly relive their failure. It feeds on their despair. Please, help. This is a fate far worse than death. Please, heroes, set their souls free.
So, our job is to kill all 3 of them at the same time. You can start with Rook Stonetoe, and then move to He Softfoot, and then move to Sun Tenderheart. You gotta kill them all at roughly the same time.
Dear friends,
You are very kind.
may your souls become one with the land you gave your life to protect.
Okay, loot from the Fallen Protectors. We get Petrified Penny Royal Ring. We get 2 of those. We also get the Stone Striker Gauntlets. Those are plate gloves. I do believe those are the warrior gloves. We also get the Stone Toes Tormented Treads. They are leather boots. Those go for the monks. Well, actually, no, I think those are the rogue boots. We also get the Grips of the Fallen Council. So those are the Paladin gloves. There they are. We got Paladin gloves. And that is our loot. So this is one of the few places in this raid where you can mount up. So once you leave the Fallen Protectors right up here, you need to come around this cliff face right here, and we're going to be entering the Big Blossom Mine. So we'll just stay up here on the cliff, try to avoid all the trash, because we're not here to do a full clear of the raid. We're not killing all the trash. We're avoiding much of it and just doing the bosses, because this raid is long enough without having to kill the trash. But you do have to kill Zeal, otherwise that barrier in front of the Big Blossom Mine is up. So we'll kill Zeal, and you see the barrier goes down, so now we can enter the mine. So go inside the Big Blossom Mine, and we'll make our way to our next boss encounter. And you notice how my camera's zooming in? That is dynamic cam. And in a future video, I will show you some of the add-ons I use and show you some of the cool settings you can use with these add-ons that I have. I use like Sexy Map and Dynamic Cam and Storyline and other things, and I'll show you some cool settings you can play with some of the add-ons. That's in a future video, though.
Astounding. Another chamber that looks to originate from these titans. It must have been hidden away long before recorded history, and with good reason. In the chamber ahead, under our peaceful land, slept the heart of an old god.
Halt!
Oh my, what is this? Hello, I am Lord Walker Cho.
No further corruption will enter the heart chamber.
Further corruption? Oh no, we are here to stop the corruption and save Pandaria.
You wish to purge the corruption?
Yes, please let us pass.
Should you pass this door at this time, you would fail. You, all of you, are corrupted with the insidious plague known as pride. You stand tall and proud atop your accomplishments, and this will be your downfall. Should you wish to defeat the corruption, you will first need to purify the corruption within yourself. Speak to me again when you are prepared to face your inner demons.
Okay, so we'll talk to Nurashan. And this is the storyline thing that I'm talking about. It brings up this lovely little page and puts a background on your characters. My eternal vigil has kept the corruption of pride at bay. To face the corruption yourself, you must purify yourselves in the burning light. This process will not go easily for you. Well, we are ready, Keeper.
Very well. I will create a field to keep your corruption quarantined. Prove yourselves worthy, and I will let you pass.
So we have to kill the manifestation of corruption. Big, giant, shawl-looking creature that'll appear right here.
5, 4, but it is not gentle.
2,
Gird
1.
yourselves and be purified.
So this is the amalgamation of corruption, which is now dead.
And proving yourselves worthy. But be warned, what lies beyond will try your souls to their utmost. When you are fully prepared, you may enter the chamber.
And then Nurashan will open that door into the next chamber. Loot from the amalgamation of corruption. We get 21 gold. We get the Shadowbinder's kilt. That is the shaman legs. We also get the gloves of the Golden Protector. Those are leather gloves. I believe those are for the monks.
The corruption is amplifying.
We get
the fragments must be purged before it becomes too great.
We get the Sash of the Last Guardian, which is the priest belt. We also get the Blight Hurlers, which are the warlock gloves.
Joe, the outsiders.
So much roleplay.
They did this. We should never have let them in. No, don't speak, friend. I will take you to the healers.
Okay, so then we get the rogue gloves, and that is the loot from the amalgamation of corruption.
Try to hold off the shore for as long as you can.
Yeah, there's just so much roleplay in this raid that it's kind of hard to talk about loot when the NPCs are spouting their mouths off. Okay, so when you come into this room, we have to kill every lingering corruption in this room for the boss to appear. And this can take a while. But this is also one of the best places in the game to get Modes of Harmony, to get Windwool Cloth, to get Ghost Iron lockboxes. One of the best places in the game. And if you can gather a few up and then kill them all in one place, we're also getting waterfall BOE stuff. We don't seem to be getting a lot of Motes of Harmony. I wonder if Blizzard adjusted the drops of these little guys. But yeah, you have to kill every single one of them in order to summon the next boss. So there's a Mote of Harmony. There's Vestments of the Fever Flare. We just have this last side to do, and then we'll be able to summon the boss. I wonder if we can gather a lot of these up into one spot and kill them all at the same time. Okay, so once they're all dead, be sure to get your backs to a wall, otherwise you're going to go flying. And there is the Shaw of Pride. Here we go. Loot for the Shaw of Pride. 25 gold, a necklace, a trinket, crown of boastful words. Can't show necklaces. And then some roleplay with Lothar Theron and Jaina.
He left his weapon behind.
Gore howl.
This means he's completely unhinged.
News to Noah, Regent Lord. King Rin's fleet is converging on Orgrimmar as we speak.
Likewise, Sylvanas and I have both sent ships to support Vol'jin's revolution.
I'm warning you, Lorthamar. The Alliance is besieging the city, and we will destroy Hellscream. Your people had best stay out of our way.
It is always a pleasure to see you, Lady Proudmoore. Champions, come with me. It's time to settle grievances with our war chief.
So they're using the new Lothamar's model, but the old Jaina model over there. They're not showing her in her new Koltiran garb. Okay, so once you're done with that encounter, click on this portal to Orgrimmar to actually be taken to the actual siege of Orgrimmar. You start off on a Blood Elf ship with Archmage Aethys Sunreaver, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, who's evil, and Lothar Theron, Regent Lord of Quel'Thalas.
The eternal sun still guides us.
Glad you made it. Are you ready to proceed? Reporting for duty.
Never again shall a king reign in so... Leadfist Bay is fortified. By the Sunwell, we're getting slaughtered. Heroes, port over to the docks and take out their shore defenses.
Okay, so our job here is to port over to the docks and take out their defenses. We have to blow up all those cannons. At the base of each cannon are sea foam charges. And if you sneak and hide behind the cover, you can activate these spike mines against all of the cannons and then run away before they explode.
These docks are under Dragonmaw control. Your ships will burn, and you with them.
we'll just avoid the trash because we're not here to do a full clear of the raid. We're here to surgically strike the bosses. But yeah, come to each of the cannons and activate the mines near each cannon to blow them up. There's still 5 more cannons to kill. Here's the mines on this cannon. Come on, activate. There we go. This one you can just hide in the fronds of the palm tree. And it takes a couple seconds after the previous mine explodes for you to activate the next mine. This last cannon mine is right here. It takes just a second for it to explode. Once you've activated this mine, jump on your mount and make your way back to the docking area, avoiding all the trash you can.
Won? We are orcs, pure of blood, commanded by the greatest war chief who ever lived. Your blood will fill this bay.
So once all the cannons are dead, depending on if you're Horde or Alliance, your ship will then make its way to the docks. So since we're a Blood Elf ship, we're on the Horde side, the Blood Elf ship is coming towards the docks. Oh, sorry for that. I had to sneeze. I'm sorry. Okay, so once our crew has ported over, you begin this encounter by talking with Regent Lord Lothamar Thuron. He's right here.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
Great job taking out those cannons, hero. Are you ready to settle this for good? By your command.
Well done. The 1st Brigade has made landfall.
I see the Dragonmaw have thrown in their lot with Garrosh. My arrows alone cannot bring that monstrosity down.
Strategy, Dark Lady. We should repurpose the shore defenses. Heroes, take the towers. Turn the guns onto that proto-drake
5,
and blast it
4,
from the sky.
3,
Some of you will need to
2,
stay behind to hold
1.
the beachhead.
Dragonmaw clan, retake the docks and push them into the sea in the name of Hellscream and the True Horde.
So you need to kill everything that comes down this ramp on mythic difficulty.
So I can wrap my fingers around her neck.
On mythical difficulty, there is a tower grunt that comes down and stops your little goblins from opening up the towers. So you've got to be mindful of that too.
A long way to die.
So for this first part, you're just waiting for your little goblin zappers to unlock this first tower. And like I said, on mythic difficulty, there'll be a goblin grunt that jumps down and stuns these little guys so they can't open the tower. But I forgot to set it to mythical difficulty, so we're just stuck doing it on normal. The music here is really cool though, and we're just waiting for the next wave of trash to come in.
Dragonmaw, advance! You've come a long way to die! Our enemies will fall!
That's Lothamar Thuron yelling at us. I like his bow. Look at his bow. His bow is so cool.
Come a long way to die!
Yeah, there's no one here.
Our enemies will fall!
Okay, so as soon as the tower opens, we're going to get some foot soldiers, and as soon as we enter the tower, a huge demolisher is going to come in and spawn in. We've got to kill this foot trash. Okay, so the tower's opened, and as soon as we make it up to the tower, they're going to send in a demolisher.
Reach this house!
So come outside and use a ranged attack to blow up that demolisher, otherwise bad things will happen to you. So that demolisher is now dead. Now, if any of your heroes die, so like if Lothar dies, or if Sylvanas dies, or if Grand Magister Aether Sunreaver dies, you lose the encounter. So you got to keep your heroes healthy, and you got to make sure that they are protected, because right now you have the Protodrakes in the sky that are breathing fire upon your party.
We are halfway there.
So get into your cannon, and your number 1 is to shoot out some rockets. So you want to clear the skies and blow all of the Protodrakes out of the sky, and then turn your attention to Galacrus. Well, that Protodrake out of the sky, we'll get those 3 over there. There we go. We'll kill this one right here. There we go. Oh, I missed one over there. Okay, time to do the Galacrus now. Gotta hit him twice with 2 in succession to start the encounter. Here we go.
Sometimes I impress even myself. And down goes the dragon.
You do realize we are directly below it, right?
Come a long way to die.
Oh, apparently I left a couple Protodrakes alive. Whoops. That's okay. Galacrus will be coming down to the ground pretty quickly here. Okay, here we go.
Finally, I will never get all of this dust out of my robes.
Oh, you're still here? I had kind of hoped you had perished. You would make a very attractive corpse.
I will take that as a compliment. We'll hold the docks for now and marshal the forces. Vol'jin should await you at the gates of Orgrimmar.
Okay, loot from Galacrus
If
today.
he's not dead.
33 gold. We get grips of Tidal Force. Male gloves. Those are the shaman gloves again. We also get Korgriz venom-soaked gauntlets. Leather gloves. Those are the rogue gloves. There we go. Those are rogue gloves. We get the Extinguished Ember of Galacrus. That's a ring. I can't show off rings. We get a leather belt called Dragon Maw Emergency Strap. I believe those are for the monks, or even possibly the druids. We get the Galakron Control Band, which is a finger. I can't show off rings. So that is the loot we get from Galacrus. This is the only other place in the raid where you can mount up and go to the next objective, which is the Gates of Orgrimmar. But you have to take a sort of circuitous route to get there. You can't just run straight to the gates because it's barricaded off. So right here, this torch, turn to the left, and make your way around the Dranashar blockade. And there's the Alliance airship laying siege to the city of Orgrimmar. Just follow this road around and you will eventually reach the Dark Spear Offensive, and then right here you can go up and meet up with Vol'jin and his revolution. Here we go. There's Vol'jin, there's Bane, and here's our next boss, the Iron Juggernaut.
Our casualties are too heavy. Heroes, the beast be slain!
You may have defeated my war machine, but the gate still stands. You will not take Orgrimmar today.
Okay, so we get some male bracers. I think those are the shaman bracers. We also get some cloth bracers. Those are for the priests, for the Turning in Glory bracers. We also got the warrior helmet. Oh, I'm sorry, the warrior belt. We got the warrior belt. We got the rogue shoulders. Rogue look like shoulders.
We're here for Kalimdor. Gate forces inside the gates, while we distract the enemy.
We also got the Earthripper gloves, which are the monk gloves. We got those gloves, and that is the loot from the Iron Juggernaut. So, the Night Elves are going to distract these forces out here in front of the gates. You can now make your way inside. And there is an achievement called Rescue Raiders. If you free Chi-Ji, what's his name? Oh, I'm sorry, G Firepaw. Free him. Free the auction house. Free the bank. and rescue one of the people in the cages over there, as well as these little peons right here. Before you begin the boss battle, you can get rescue raiders.
Oh, gee. I am so sorry. We can be together now. Please.
So come in here and kill all the guys inside the auction house. And then it'll be like, screw this place, this sucks. So they run away. So now the auction house is saved. Now we need to go into the bank and kill the big banker that's in there, take his key. Sorry about my voice cracking. Take his key and then open up one of the cages so we can get rescue raiders. I already have the achievement because I have the Spawn of Galakris mount. I have the glory of the Siege of Orgrimmar Raider, or just the glory of the Orgrimmar Raiders. So we have the Kokron Gauge key, and then right over here you'll find a couple of cages. We want to open up ones that have a troll inside.
Find a key.
Oh, stupid overseer, go away.
What's beyond your mind? Thanks, man. We won't be forgetting this.
And he puts down a resistance totem. Fire, frost, and nature damage taken is reduced by 10%, but we're just going to go in and basically one-shot bosses. Okay, so go inside Gromosh Hold to find the Kokron Dark Shaman.
The war chief ignored my counsel. I discovered he was building a compound beneath the caverns of Ragefire. Thrall and Sourfang have already gone down below.
Okay, here we go.
Caution. Hellstream has been an arsenal down there. Goblin mercenaries and Darin artifacts. And some sort of darkness I can feel in my buried soul.
Okay, loot from the Kokron Dark Shaman, 36 gold. Cardress's Toxic Totem is a trinket, and a ring, and another ring. Now we get the belt of the Iron Prison, male belt. That is for the shaman, I do believe. Shaman belt. We also get the Iron Wolf hood, which is a lookalike priest helmet. So we just got that, and that is the loot from the Kokron Dark Shaman. So once you've killed them, make your way down into the drag and into the Valley of Wisdom. So you can get on your mount and make your way up this hill and make your way into the drag. Now this is just like the map of Orgrimmar. So if we open up our map, this is Orgrimmar. We're going to come up this road and turn right into the drag and make our way over into here. Avoid that trash. And like here's the Transmogrification shop. Unfortunately, there's no one inside, so you can't do any transmog while you're in there. It's just a shadow mage.
Our enemies have finally arrived. Demolishers, fire at will!
So if you kill all of these demolishers, you can then rescue Gammon. It's like, Gammon will save us. And if he stays alive while you kill General Nazgrim, you get another achievement.
Thank you. I may be bruised and beaten, but the hatred boils inside me. Many times have I fallen at the hands of an orc, and many times have I risen again. But never again. For every orc that struck me, I will cleave 1,000 of their skulls. This ends here. I, Gammon, will save us.
So yeah, you can now travel with him down into Ragefire Chasm and on your way to General Nazgrim. So just follow Gammon all the way down, and he will take you to General Nazgrim. So here we are in Ragefire Chasm. Okay, so here we are, and he's going to start fighting these guys over here. So we just need to keep him alive, and then we can aggro Nazgrim.
It has come to last. Together, we have learned and grown. And now, face to face on the battlefield. Oh, do not think I will go easy on you. Nor do I expect any quarter. What we do now, we do for the Horde, both of us.
Okay, let's kill Nazgrim.
Finally face you in combat, Lotaro! You are an honorable Horde, Nazgrim. I regret what I must do.
Okay, loot from General Nazgrim.
We get Horde into a new era of prosperity.
Okay, we get 34 gold. We get the shoulder guards of the Righteous Stand. Those are the monk's shoulders. We also get the crown of tragic truth, which are the shaman look-like crown, the helmet. We get the sandals of two little bees. Those are cloth boots. I do believe those are for... They could be for mages, they could be for priests. I think they're for the mages, though. Then we get the gauntlets of the Curse Protector, warrior, hunter, shaman, monk. So, if you're a warrior, hunter, shaman, or monk, we just got your glove token for the actual tier 16 gear. So, enter this area right here, and there will be an elevator. We are located right here in Ragefire Chasm. Come over here to the descent, and there's an elevator that goes up and down. It will take you down to the lower level and into the underhold of Orgrimmar, into this massive base that Grommash Hellscream built underneath Orgrimmar City. It's absolutely massively insane. Or insanely massive, whatever you'd like. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, here we are at the bottom. Make your way down this tunnel through the rough-hewn passage and into Grommash's hold. Like Grommash's massive bunker slash barracks slash whatever this is. You'll get to see just how insanely massive this place is. Here it is. This is the Kokron Barracks.
Nazgrim has failed us. Kokron, destroy these intruders.
Now, if you did want to clear out this whole room, you'll be getting quite a bit of gold. We just picked up 7 gold from those guys. And this group of trash right here gives us another 7 gold. So if you want to come here and do gold farming, and you're looking to get rich, or you're just being bored and you want to get money, you can clear out this whole room and get quite a bit of gold. Oh, just target that guy. But we're not here to clear out the whole raid. We're just going to kill the trash we need to kill to progress farther. And we're going to avoid as much of this room as we can avoid. Oh, bother, they aggroed onto me. Oh, dear. 14 gold plus Kalina's arcane hand wrap, cloth gloves. Really? Oh, because I'm still on aggro because someone's attacking me. Died. Okay, so the cloth gloves we just got. Oh, we're right here. BOE Epics. Those are the interesting gloves that look like mage gloves. Interesting coloration, though. So make your way through this area. You came in right here. You want to turn to the right. You want to come here, go up these stairs, and this will take us to our next boss, Malkorok. So here we are at the end of the room. We're going to go up these stairs and up these stairs and then across the ramp to Malkorok's chambers. Now we only have 3 spots for loot left, so it would be advantageous. We might have to destroy a couple things to make room for the loot we're going to get from Malkorok. Because after Malkorok, there is a vendor where we can sell all the loot we've gotten. But yeah, there he is. There's Malkorok. So before we do that, let's just destroy like Nosebow of Clumsiness. We can just destroy that. We need to have 7 slots for loot. All this inferior gray stuff that we don't need are like the skewered peanut chicken that's only worth 13 silver when we sell it, or these claws which are only worth 3 silver when we sell it. We need to have 7 slots available for loot, which we now have. Okay. Okay, loot from Malkorok, 17 gold. We get the Visage of the Monstrous. One-handed shield. It's an off-handed shield that looks like that. We also get the robes of Riven Dreams. Those are the priest robes, so they look like robes for the priest. We just got those. We also got the Kokron hand cannon, which is a gun. So for you hunters out there, we just got that gun. We got Malkorok's Skull Cleaver, one-handed axe. So if you like using one-handed weapons, or like you're a demon hunter or whatnot, there's a one-handed axe for us, and we also get a ring, which I can't show off. And we now are in desperate need of a vendor. Make your way out the northwest exit of this room, out the northwest side, and down to the other side of the barracks. Sounds like Malkorok just tore apart those intruders. I don't know. I got a bad feeling. It's way too quiet in here. Oh yeah, because I won and you didn't. Yeah, and this is the part that sucks because this place is huge and you can't mount up. You're stuck just running around. So the faster you are, the quicker you can get to the different bosses of this place. Okay. And then once you kill out this set of trash and pull that lever in front of us, you'll have access to a vendor. Okay. Oh, we can't. We need to get off the loot and just pull the lever. Oh, bugger. Okay. So, other gray stuff that I can delete. Like pearl milk tea I can delete. No, I need to delete it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I need to delete the pearl milk tea. And then these vial of swirling mist, I can delete all those. I should be able to loot these guys now so I can then pull the lever. There we go. And now I can pull the lever.
Garrosh be concealed in a whole hidden base. Where did his lust for power take him?
And here comes Vol'jin, and there's our vendor.
He is cornered like a rat in one of these corridors.
Yo!
So let's sell everything we don't need. All the boss loot.
You and your warriors hold this junction. These heroes should forge ahead and flush the war chief out of hiding.
What about you?
People be dying up above. The city is in chaos. I'm gonna finish it. Stop the bloodshed. I'll come back for ya.
Very well.
It's gonna be fine, Bane. We're gonna find Bro. Gonna kill the war chief. Gonna avenge your father.
Earth Mother, protect you, Vol'jin.
dark spear never
We're just going to
die.
organize our bags and put all the bind on equip stuff up here that I'm going to put in the guild vault, and then disenchant into dust and crystals and stuff like that. Also put our cloth down here and our motes of harmony and our lock boxes. Okay. So now that our inventory is basically organized again, we can repair for 3 gold.
Have a good one.
We can now continue on through this doorway. So we're now going down this area to our next boss encounter. And this is going to open up into a massive place where we can then have access to the next 3 encounters, or in actuality the next 4 encounters, because one of the wings goes to 2 encounters. The Underhold has been breached. Get to the shredders and tear these interlopers to pieces. Yeah, we're interlopers now. Awesome, right? And they're going to be shooting rockets at us. What's up with that, right? Now, there's going to be these little peon guys that are going to go over to the shredder boxes, and if you don't take them out, then they're going to get in shredders and come after you. So, be sure to take them out, because you don't want to be dealing with the shredders. Oh, looks like he made it into a shredder. Whoops. Okay. And then when we get into this second area, there's 4 turrets that have to come down, as well as more little machinists. Uh-oh, that machinist is going for a shredder. Oh no. So is that one. Oh no. Wait, I just saw him. Where'd he go? Oh, he's running way up. He's running way over there. Oh dear. Can I get to him with this? Oh, almost, but not quite. We'll wait for them to get into a shredder and then come back at me. That's fine. We're going to go into this massive ironbound door. So on our big map, we're taking this exit in the southwest first, and we're going to get the long hall over with to begin with, because this takes us to the artifact storage. And also to Thok the Bloodthirsty. Okay, to start this encounter, you need to talk to the secured stockpile of Pandaren spoils. And it says, a large device of unknown origin hums in front of you. Several words are scratched into the side. It doesn't matter which ones you pick, just pick some. I like to say Helix Black Fuse, and then for the True Horde.
Hey, we recording? Yeah? Okay. Goblin Titan control module starting up. Please stand back. Checking out the data. Hold on a second, will you? No? No, you didn't. That was really not the correct input code. Activating GB 11010 Armageddon class defense systems. Hey, does anybody know if we're zoned for this?
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to open 5 small boxes, all the medium boxes, and all the large boxes. So we've opened 2 small, here's 3 small, 4 small, and 5 small boxes. That's all we need to open to the small boxes, and then kill whatever comes out. And that will add progress onto the lever bar. So then once you've opened 5 small boxes, open all the medium boxes and all the large boxes and kill whatever's inside. So this is a medium box, this is a large box, this is a medium box, and then we have one more big box right over here. Do not touch the green boxes. And don't open more boxes than you have to. Otherwise, it's just a waste. Oh, I missed opening this box. Whoops. There we go. When the lever is ready, you can pull the lever.
System reset. Module 1 at 50%. Hey, system reset requires 2 modules to complete.
Okay, so once you've done that side, jump on that little hook, and you have to run over here to the other side, and now you need to do the same thing with the mantis, and you have 170 seconds to do this. So, there's one little. This is 2, and then these 3 right here. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then kill whatever is inside. And be careful with the big boxes on the manted sides because they will throw bombs on you and you could potentially blow up. So if you open a big box, kill it immediately. And then we're going to open this middle box right here. Kill this guy that's coming after us. And then there is 1 medium box and 1 big box left. What did we fail to open? Oh. So we're still short 1, so we'll just open up this small box and kill it. Oh. Apparently we missed a medium-sized box. Oh, that one right over there. Okay. Yeah, we missed that medium box right over there. Whoops.
Module 1's all prepared for system reset.
Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. We're not touching the green boxes. This is 4 and 5. And then we're going to kill everything. And then there's a big box right here. Kill the guy inside. 2 medium boxes right here. Then we have a medium box right here, and 1 medium box down here near the end, and that will fill up our lever. There we go.
Initiating system reset. Module 2 at 50%. Hey, system reset requires 2 modules to complete.
So make your way across and do the second manted room. So here we go. So here is 1 small, 2, 3, 4, and 5 small, and then kill everything. Okay, and then we just need to go do the medium boxes and the big boxes. There's a medium box right here. And a large box right here. This will give us nearly a quarter of a bar. Yeah, there we go. And then there's 2 medium boxes right here. 1 large, 1 medium, and that will fill up our progress bar. There we go. And this encounter is over.
System reset. Don't turn the power off, or the whole thing will probably explode. Security system deactivated. Welcome back, Siegecrafter Black Fuse.
Okay,
Have
loot.
a great day, and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
We get Pandaren Roof Sprinters, which are the rogue boots. We get the Shadowpan Reliquary Kilt, leather robes. Those are for the monks, I do believe. Monk pants. We get the Mogu Mindbender Greaves, plate boots. Those are for the paladins. Paladin boots. We also get the Immaculately Preserved Wand for those that use wands that look like that. And we get the helm of the Night Watchman. That is the Death Knight helm right there. Okay, let's make our way as we come down. Oh, where's M? There you are. Come down this direction in the southwest and make your way towards Thok the Bloodthirsty. And this is the long slog that I was telling you about, because once we kill Thok, we have to run all the way back to that big room on the other side of artifact storage, which is just, it's a long haul. And it feels good being back here making WoW videos again. I've missed doing this, but I've been without a computer for the last month. That's why we did the Final Fantasy VII Remake videos, because my computer crapped out on me, and it took a while to get my new computer. So here we are. Just run forward. If you want to kill those guys, you can, but you don't need to.
Get that thing under control.
You do want to kill the Yeti and the other animals that come out here.
Causing a riot.
Where's the Yeti? Okay, so there's the Mushan beast. There's the Yeti. You do want to kill him because he can make your life a living nightmare as you're trying to leave. He'll run into you and throw you across the arena as you're trying to run out. Yeah. The encounter begins when you attack Thok the Bloodthirsty. So here we go. Loot from Thok today is Thok's Acid Grooved Tooth. That is a trinket. We can't show off trinkets. We get the Helm of the Cursed Conqueror, Paladin, Priest, and Warlock. Yes, we get 2 Helms of the Cursed Conqueror, and we get a Helm of the Cursed Protector for Warriors, Hunters, Shamans, and Monks. And then also 2 of those. We got 2 Paladin helmets and 2 Warlock helmets. Now, here's the rub. If you want the actual tier gear, click on the token, like it says right there, right click to use, create a class set item appropriate for your loot specialization, which is retribution. If you want the gear for transmog, click the token. If you want the money, sell the token, because every token from here on out is worth 50 gold. Now, if I go to Shift P, come over to appearances, and then click on sets, and we scroll down here to the tier 16, which is Vestments of Winged Triumph, and look at normal, you'll see that I have the full normal set. I have the Crown of Boastful Words, but I don't actually have the Winged Triumph crown. So I'm going to click on this crown, and it says Helmet of Winged Triumph, and over here it's supposed to add that to my transmog collection. So if I open up my sets now, it should say, well, it's supposed to say Crown of Winged Triumph. So what I have to do, I have to go into actual items and find my Crown of Boastful Words and change it to the Helmet of Winged Triumph. So now it says Helmet of Winged Triumph. So when I go to sets, now it should, well, it doesn't, but I have the helmet now, so I don't need to click on it. But as you see right there in my bags, when you click on it, it's only worth 3 gold, but you can sell the token for 50. So we won't make that mistake again. But that's why if you want the actual gear, click the tokens. If you want the gold, sell the token, because the token is worth a lot more than the gear is once you click on it. In the older raids where the token is only worth 5 gold, you can click on some of the tokens and they might be worth 6 gold, but most of the time it's just more beneficial to you if you're farming for gold to just sell the tokens you get, because they're worth more than opening it up and getting the actual loot. So now we have to make our way back through here, through artifact storage, and then into the big giant room. And our next boss is Siegecrafter Blackfuse. And as a special note, if you do the Siegecrafter Blackfuse fight on Christmas Day, on December 25th, he changes his appearance. And I used to have a video on my channel showing you fun times in Siege of Orgrimmar on Christmas, and I showed you the Siegecrafter Blackfuse fight on Christmas Day and showed you all the cool things. We'll do that again this upcoming Christmas, and I'll put that video back up on my channel. But that was part of the videos that were deleted when Google shut down my channel. And I'm still trying to get all the content back and have to re-record everything. So look for that video come Christmas time. So here we are in artifact storage, and there is our next massive ironbound door that we have to open to the Siegecraft Black Fuse fight. And there's a cool little cutscene in front of it, and it's super funny because goblins are the most hilarious race in this game. And this next cutscene is so funny. So here we are in the Underhold Nexus. We're now going in the northeast door to Siegecrafter Black Fuse. And here is the cinematic. Here we go.
So Garrosh thinks he can cheat old Grizzle out of a payday, huh? Hey now, what do we have here?
Oh, look. You're the ones that smashed up my juggernaut. Let's see how you like the newest addition to the War Chief's arsenal, the Iron Star.
Go get it, boys. That contraption's got nothing on real goblin engineering. Oh, maybe it does. I better, go check on the others.
Wow, that's quite the army, yes?
Agron, show 'em who's boss!
Okay, so now we're in the siege works, and we have to basically take out his whole army. Now, as you fight these guys, there'll be little crawler mines. Kill the crawler mine before they get to you, otherwise they're going to explode on you and send you flying, and that's no fun. Okay, so now we get to kill Godan. There we go.
All right, Shanna, you're up!
So here's Shanna and another crawler mine. That's no fun. Okay, so once his army is dead,
Looks like I'm in the market for a new assistant.
you can jump down this pipe and enter the main arena for Siegecrafter Black Fuse. And on Christmas, he has like a Santa hat on, and instead of a saw blade, he throws Christmas leaves at you. And it's really funny. So here we go, Siegecrafter Black Fuse. Here we go.
Let's set it off. Thank you.
Loot from Siegecrafter Black Fuse.
We'll live on.
Alright, we get the Calixian Blade Breakers plate gloves. Those are the warrior gloves. We also get the shoulders of the Curse Protector shoulders. We got 2 for the Warrior Hunter Shaman. We haven't gotten any major druid gear yet. That's kind of weird. Siegecrafter's Forge Hammer, one-handed mace. So we just got a drill for a mace. That's kind of cool. And we get the lever of the wow, how do you pronounce that? Megantholithic apparatus. The lever of the Megantholithic apparatus. Two-handed staff. Looks like that for all you staff-wielding characters. Druids, mages, priests, warlocks, and the like. Okay, once Siegecrafter Black Fuse is dead, you can jump into any one of those 3 tubes, either that one right there, or the small one, or that one right there. Just go in the middle one. And now we can make our way to the last massive ironbound door, which you saw when we killed him. It unlocked. And we can go and kill the paragons of the Claxi. So we're making our way out of the siege works back to the Underrot chamber. Or I should say the Undercroft chamber. or I should say the Underhold Nexus. I can't even speak right now. And now we're going to turn to the left and open up this last massive ironbound door. And we meet up with Sourfang. Last time we saw him, we were in Icecrown Citadel, and he was taking his son and burying him in the ground next to the pyres of his mother and ancestors. And here he is in Siege of Orgrimmar.
Ah, more of Vol'jin's revolutionaries. You've made it. Have you found Thrall? I am badly hurt. He insisted on going ahead alone. Tell me, how goes the battle up above? What of Nazgrim? Speak to me. Ah, Nazgrim, a great leader and a fine warrior. He valued his oath to the war chief more than his life. I tried to tell him that Hellscream betrayed us, cast aside a war chief's responsibility to his own people. But Nazgrim, too loyal, too proud. Damn Hellscream. His ambition tore our horde apart. Go on, find Thrall. Finish this. I will live.
Okay, so that's a little bit of roleplay with Sourfang. So go down this rough-hewn passage, and we'll enter the chamber of the Paragons of the Claxi. And there's lots of roleplay in here, too.
Look, brothers, the Awakener is here. They made it this far? I told you the others needed some microsonic genetic alterations. How illogical. Did they not hear your warning? Vengeance are powers far greater than they or their gods. If that is right, the old one cannot survive. We have endured the usurpers, their children, the loss of the old one, and soon, you. We will slay you all as easily as we slew the Pandaren of old. And then the old one will remake this world. Come, children of the Titans. You face the Paragons.
Yeah, the old one they're talking about is N'Zoth, and it's not pretty. Okay, so what you want to do, because this fight can glitch out quite a lot, when you click on this Manted Amber, you're going to start the Paragons of the Claxi. You need to kill them slowly. Only use auto attacks against them. Don't use any spells or abilities. You got to kill them slowly, otherwise it glitches out, it counts as a wipe, and you have to start over. Here we go.
Time for a little target practice. I could have used some enhancements. You move too slowly. The hunter can't prey. Face the pride. Bow down. Curse this generous dragon. I was have you come to try my new concoction, Awakener?
You need to wait for the next one to jump to center before you kill this next group. So here we go.
It's feeding time. I never discovered.
Where's the next activation? Are they all here now? There we go. They're all here. Now we can kill them. Uh-oh. If you reach that Kunchong, you're dead. So kill that hungry Kunchong before he eats you.
Awakener, we will return me to.
There we go. Okay, so like I said, you have to kill them slowly, otherwise they glitch out. We get 36 gold. We get bracers of sonic projection. We get priest bracers again. Interesting, right? We also get this amber parasite wraps, leather chest. Let's look at that in this tier. That looks like the rogue chest piece right there. Gauntlets of insane calculations. Those are the Death Knight gloves. There they are. We get a ring. and we get Kissik's Reserve Longbow. So we just got that bow for you hunters out there that use bows. Very cool. Okay, look for the big chest that has all this void energy coming out of it, and enter the door in the southeast corner of the room. And this will take us to our final encounter, Garrosh Hellscream. Now, on Mythic difficulty, there is an additional form at the very end where you're in Stormwind. What I should do is I should stop the recording here, run through Siege of Orgrimmar on Mythic, and then show you the Mythic fight for Garrosh. I might do that as a subsequent video to this episode. Or what I might just do is save that for your own adventures so you can see just how cool it is when you play this on Mythic. Because there is that extra form. It's called Phase 4, and it's the only place where you can get the Kokron Juggernaut mount, is from Garrosh Hellscream on Mythic difficulty. It's like a 1% drop chance. But I'm going to save that for your own adventures so I don't show off everything there is to see in WoW. I just show you how to get to the places, and then you can see all the cool things that are left in Mythic difficulty.
It is not too late, Garrosh. Lay down the mantle, War Chief. We can end this here, now, with no more bloodshed.
Ha! Do you remember nothing of honor, of glory on the battlefield? You who would parley with the humans, who allowed warlocks to practice their dark magics right under our feet. You are weak. We are the Orcish Horde, the true Horde. We die, bloody and thrashing on the field of battle, like true orcs should. You are an orc no longer, and speak for none but yourself. You betrayed our people to forge your fragile alliances, and I will take great pleasure in tearing them apart.
I will correct the mistake I made long ago. Spirits of the wind, the earth, the water, hear my call! Come to my aid!
Fool! My dark shaman have twisted and tortured the elements for miles around. They cannot hear you now. Once again, you prove too weak and powerless to do anything.
Never powerless, Garrosh. And never alone.
So, you wish to face off against a real orc war chief. So be it.
Oh, and he throws Thrall away. Oh no. Okay, there's Garrosh Hellscream. Here we go.
I, Garrosh, son of Anger, hatred, fear. They are weapons of war. The tools of a war chief. This, I can see it now. I can see the future of this world. A world ruled by the Horde. My Horde.
And we're taken to... Okay, here we go.
Horde will come to pass. I have seen it. It has shown me. I have seen mountains of skulls and rivers of blood. And I will have my word. No. Cannot end like this. What I have seen.
Okay, so that is the end of the Garrosh fight on normal and heroic. When you play this raid on mythic difficulty, you get to see the final form of Garrosh. And loot from our fallen war chief. 42 gold. Cord of Black Dreams. Leather belt. That is for the druids. We also got the Spalders of the Fallen War Chief, which are for the warrior shoulders. We got that. We got the Revelations of Isarge held in the offhand. It's a book, so if you use a wand or a dagger, you can use that for your offhand. We got Zalato, Desecrated Image of Gorehowl. So we just got the Shaw-infested Gorehowl axe. We got 2 of those. We also get the Horned Mace of the Old Ones. We get a one-handed mace. It looks like that. It's kind of cool. It has this anima core that rotates and changes shape and twirls around. And we also get the Kokron Spire of Supremacy, 2-handed staff for you staff users out there. There we go. That is the loot from Garrosh Hellscream. And then what you do is you find your side, in our case Thrall, and we get to watch the ending to Mist of Pandaria. So here we go. Thank you for helping me end the great mistake I made long ago that led our people into this dark place. I could not do it alone. Let me regain my honor and end Garrosh's reign of terror once and for all.
You disappoint me, Garrosh. You are not worthy of your father's legacy.
His punishment is not for you alone to decide.
I won't let you take him.
We have all suffered from his atrocities. My people, more than any other. Let him stand trial in Pandaria. There, we will mete out justice for all. The Horde needs its true war chief, now more than ever.
Yes, but it was you that held the Horde together during this madness. It was you that protected our honor. From this day forward, Vol'jin, if you lead, I will follow.
I am not worthy. But I will give my all for the Horde.
I will speak to your war chief.
I speak for the Horde.
Very well. The Horde has committed heinous crimes, Vol'jin. But some among you fought against Garrosh's tyranny. For that, I am willing to end this bloodshed. But know this. If your Horde fails to uphold honor as Garrosh did, we will end you.
Oh, that's kind of dark, isn't it? So that is how you do Siege of Orgrimmar. And like I said, when you run through this raid on Mythic difficulty, you will get to see the final form of Garrosh Hellscream when he turns into this big giant monster and attacks Stormwind City. Let me turn my UI off. There we go. So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to smash that like button, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. Also, please tell your friends about me so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and enjoy the adventures just as much as you do. Finally, and most importantly of all, please remember this. World of Warcraft is just a game, and games are meant to be fun and you're supposed to have fun while playing them. So if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Meet me back here next time when we venture into the Warlords of Draenor raids and we begin our quest for the Tier 17 sets. There's actually 2 raids that support Tier 17. One of them is Highmaul, the other one where all the tokens drop is Blackrock Foundry. I look forward to bringing you those adventures, and I hope you will join me next time for Warlords of Draenor, Highmaul. But until then, I'm Z, signing off.